Hello everyone, how are you all doing? I hope you all are good. So today here we are back with a new video on assemblies. So today I'll tell you the importance of assemblies, how we can make the most of it. So let's jump onto the project. So here, this is a drywall model which I have created, and what I will demonstrate is that, for example, if I want to create views for this drywall, then again I have to do a manual work. I have to plot the section, I have to plot a plan, and then I have to create a view template, and all those things are there. And even if I want schedule, then what I have to do is I have to create a manual schedule for these particular mechanical equipment, and then for these structural framing and whatever elements are there for these structural connections. Again, I mean, it is very difficult for me to get the schedule of this overall component. But in assemblies, we get so many different options wherein we can create different views for this particular drywall, and together we can take and we can create a schedule for this one. Just imagine that there are many components here in the project, and what if you want a 3D view of this simple drywall, how you will be doing it. As of now there are many other elements, but here just for demonstration purpose I have taken this small part of the drywall. Okay, again, like if you want a 3D view of this drywall, what again you have to do, you have to create a scope box, and then you have to crop that scope box from different views. And again, you have to do that right from the scratch. And if similar elements are there, then those many number of scope boxes will also be there. So what if all these things can be done with the help of assemblies? What if you don't need to create scope box? What if you don't need to create different schedule? What if you don't need to create different views? Okay, so once you create assembly, everything will be in that. So there are two things: one is creation of group and the other one is creation of assemblies. But the creation of group doesn't give you that freedom wherein you can create schedules, you can create different views. But here everything will be created by itself, and you just have to place it on the relevant sheets. So for example, if I want to create a group of this one, where I will be going, if I want to create a group of this one, first of all I will select this element. And here, once after selecting, what I will be doing, okay, so here this thing, it's there. All right, let me just select this first. Okay, so I have selected all the relevant components here. And in order to make a group, you will be going here. As this is a group linked project file, hence this option is disabled here, but I get the option of creating the assembly. Okay, so this creating the assembly option, it's there in modify tab. And when you come here, I mean, when you select the elements, modify tab will open, and here you'll find the option to create assembly. So I have selected that, and I have to categorize this assembly, like where exactly this assembly will be categorized into. So I'll say that mechanical equipments, and I'll write here drywall. Once I do that, what happens is, here you can come out and you can close this filter selection, and in project browser there will be a new category that is created, which is known as assemblies. So if I click over this assembly, if I click if I click on this drywall, okay, there are so many different options that I get. Create assembly views, and then if there are multiple instances I can select that. And then again, this assembly also has type properties. You can assign a keynote to it. If you want to create a schedule, again, you can mention the type comments for this one. So now I will go to create assembly views, and see here, this is a tab which opens, and it asks me how many different views I want to create, and is there any sheet on which I want to place this. For example, I'll say that I want to create plan of this drywall what I have created, and from here I can assign a template to it. Okay, as of now, will not assign any template, but see, in one go, in just one click, a, a, a plan view of this is created, and you can see here that the plan detail has been created. You don't need to uh, you don't need crop region, you don't need scope box, you don't need section box. It's just that this assembly view has been created. If I create another view, if I create elevation right, uh, elevation front, if I create, see, just in just one click, what has happened, Revit has created the entire view for me, and I don't need to adjust any annotation, no unnecessary elements, nothing. Right from the scratch, a view has been created. Just imagine if the project is very big, if there are many details in that, how much time you require to create all those views. You have to hide unnecessary views, you have to finalize the template, and all those things are there. But here, with the help of the assembly, everything can be created right from the beginning and in a precise manner. What if I require schedule for this one? Again, I'll go to drywall, I'll go to create assembly views, I'll uncheck everything, and then I can select here material takeoff or else part list. Okay, let's go with part list. What happens, see here, whatever views, I mean whatever elements were there inside, Revit has created part list of everything. Now, again, it depends on me how I will be categorizing those elements with respect to mechanical framing, with respect to structural framing, with respect to length, and all those things. But again, all these things, Revit is giving flexibility. What if I want to generate, what if I want to create material takeoff? So again, material takeoff has been created, and here I can go into filter fields, and as per my requirement, what I can do is I can sort this off, I can proceed further. Again, there will be a video on schedules also, which I'll be creating in future. So in a similar manner, you can create everything based on your requirement. If you want only mechanical equipment schedule, Revit will create that. So the more important thing is this views. Okay, creating or creation of views requires hiding of unnecessary elements, creation of scope box, removal of section box, and all other things are there. So this is the way how we can revolutionize our modeling. Because if in a project there are multiple groups, model groups, project will hang. And literally, if there are multiple groups, your project will become slow. So in that case, we can make use of these assemblies. Now this has become an assembly, and whatever I want, if I want to remove any elements, I can do that. And if you work in a group, if there are multiple elements, project hangs. But in case of assemblies, you will not be getting that problem as well. Again, that is also a better way of handling the project. Here as well, you will find all those options of creating different views as well as schedules. With respect to that, you can also place these views on sheet. From here you can decide the scale. So this is what I make use of. I work on assemblies every now and then because it gives more flexibility with respect to a precision, accuracy, and speed. So I hope this video was useful to us. Let me know in the comment section, and yes, subscribe, follow, and we'll rise and shine together. Thank you so much.